What's up, everybody? This is Happy to Game, and if you're here today, you're like me, you're new to the game of Age of Empires 2, the Definitive Edition, and you're probably wondering what is the best way to learn this game right from the get-go. So the typical thing that you would do in games like this is you'd go and play the campaign, start up standard game against AI, right? Against like new AI and stuff like that. But in Age of Empires 2, the Definitive Edition, they did an amazing job adding in this new game mode called the Art of War. Find it here in the main menu. So in the Art of War game mode, you're given 5 different challenges to practice and master. And as you can tell, I haven't mastered these challenges just yet, you know. But and how do I know that? How do I know I haven't mastered it yet? Is that it actually ranks you, right? You get ranked and graded at the very end of each challenge, bronze, silver, or gold. And it even tells you in the top right corner when you've reached that goal, right? So for example, you might miss the gold rank, and then it's fine. You know, you go and you aim for the silver. So that's really neat. It kind of gives you that push to kind of master these mechanics and ideologies and strategies in the game, and this is a good way to practice it. This game mode does a great job at kind of giving you a structured way to learn the game. No matter what type of playstyle you want to play in Age of Empires 2, right? As you can tell in the very left here, the first thing that they teach you is early economy, because no matter what it is that you want to do in this game, early economy is very important. So it goes over very good kind of build order and the idea of what it looks like to have a good early economy, and kind of like your timing. If you can hit a certain time, you're doing really well, and if you miss even the bronze rank, that means that, you know, maybe you need to work on your skills there. So from there, it branches off into kind of 2 different types of styles of gameplay or strategies. So on the very top, you have something called booming or fast castle age, and this is more about like economy, right? It's more of the I wouldn't say defensive, but more of like building up, right? And then at the very bottom, it's about rushing. So it's about teaching you what it's like to rush your enemy and what should be your priority when you are rushing your enemy. And then, you know, at the very bottom there, it's defending against a rush. So like, what happens if someone is coming at you, and what is the best way to defend your base? And again, like, right, these are very basic ideas, but it does a great job at teaching you it. And during these challenges, it's going to give you tips and tricks and reminders, like, hey, your town center is idle right now, not building villagers, or you have villagers that aren't doing anything. So it's like this general or this coach that's kind of like, hey, you gotta do this, you gotta do this, reminding you to do things. And then it even gives you one or two of the challenges actually gives you like a build order, like this is about the time that you want to start building a lumber mill, building a mill, or luring the boar so you can kill the boar, giving you like upgrade tips. If you have extra amount of resources, these are great early upgrades. So that's great. So yeah, in my opinion, for the hours that I've spent so far with Age of Empires as a new player, this by far has been the most efficient and the best way for me to learn Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition. And trust me, I've spent many hours, you know, playing against AI and stuff like that, and I really had wished that someone had showed me this first, and I would have spent more of my time in here to improve my skills. So hopefully that helps out any of you new players, and I'll see you all in the battlefield. Again, I do stream on Twitch, Happy to Game. Follow me on Twitter. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, leave comments down below. you have any other suggestions on how what's the kind of the best way for new players to learn the game, I'd like to hear it myself. I'd like to hear it as well. And if you like this type of content, expect to see more, subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much.